From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Mike Foltynewicz is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Washington, shortstop, Trey Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, Dero, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And this is taken in for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bryce Harper. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. A.J. Cole will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. This is in the air out to left field. Turner ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Inciarte aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, man, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ryan Schimpf. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone, strike 1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. The relay. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 1-0. Is taken below the zone for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. Atlanta leads it 3-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His career line with Fulton Avich. He's gone 3 for 8.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Pitch on the way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
And now for Washington, Daniel Murphy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season. contest. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Ready with the 0-2.
Nope.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams coasts under it. Oh no, it drops. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a two-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Murphy leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Fultonevich is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor. His career line with Fultonevich. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. The next at bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Popped him up. Zimmerman moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Fultonevich. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped up. Cole take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Miguel Montero.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, A.J. Cole. First pitch on its way. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A swing and a ground ball to third. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Montero over at second. Cole on at first with nobody out. Two and one the count to Trey Turner.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Line toward the alley in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
In now is Adam Eaton. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Albies ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is, and it's fouled away. Harper is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate. He's going to absolutely.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nats leave a pair. Still down 3-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Eaton. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Second home run early in the year, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
If you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ryan Schimpf. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Tyler Flowers.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Flowers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Flowers, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Striding in once again, Ozzie Albies looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Ryan Zimmerman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 0-1 on its way. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ball one.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Zimmerman on second. Murphy at first with no outs. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
The catcher, number 14. Miguel
Here's the catcher
Montero.
now, Miguel Montero. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Montero is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lane Adams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Popped him up. On the move is Harper. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Ball.
2-1.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper is after it, but this will land out there just foul. The 2-2 one more time. Bouncer up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two and 0 to count to Dansby Swanson.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
The pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Swanson, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a bunt attempt here. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves go down quietly, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Hendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Howie Hendrick.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
2 balls and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Popped him up. Schimpf is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're down 4-0. Sammy Solis will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Sammy Solis.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. So 1-1. Swing and he pops him up. Rendon in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Right there, Murphy at second. Fielded cleanly, And that's out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Ready once again, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat is put in play to the right side of the infield. Murphy charging this one on to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Taylor coming on. Around first. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over. For a ground rule double.
In now, Ryan Schimpf. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Taylor to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run through 5 innings, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Digging in and looking for more. Ryan Zimmerman, he singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High and deep to left center field. Adams looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. Second home run early in the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Looped out toward third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The left fielder, number 3, Michael Taylor.
Striding in once again, Michael Taylor. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Rendon leads off first with 1 away. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Miguel Montero. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Lifted down the line in left. Adams coming on. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. Through 5.5, it's the Braves 6 and the Nats 1. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies. They try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Standing in now, Lane Adams. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Harper. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Softly hit here to the left side. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Now batting.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn. And I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Stepping in now, Mike Foltynewicz towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Zimmerman has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 6-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Matt Adams is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Matt Adams.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Schimpf is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line. Schimpf brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Albies is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Washington. They trail 6-1. Sean Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Sean Kelly.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His past history with Sean Kelly. He's 5 for 7.
Nick Markakis.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman so far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Murphy waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Schimpf. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Braves. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah. He settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8.
Murphy.
Ready once again, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0 home. He's outside for a ball.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
1 out, nobody on. To short. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul. ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. So 1-1. Sent toward first. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Leading
His
off with a
past
break.
history with Sean Kelly.
Catcher.
Just a couple of matchups, no
Tyler
hits in 2 at-bats.
Flowers.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Lane Adams. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His past history with Sean Kelly. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dansby Swanson goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Kurt Suzuki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kurt Suzuki.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 6-1. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the 9th from SunTrust Park. Sam Freeman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Sam Freeman.
In now for Washington, Michael Taylor. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. At the plate, Miguel Montero has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Atlanta Braves get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Mike Foltynewicz earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. A.J. Cole was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 6 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's fate attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.